Okay, part two. I bumped the pause button and I don't know how to combine the videos together. But anyways, so you caught that, you stuff the sealed chamber, you really can't go wrong with sealed. Ported. Alright, sorry about my terrible lighting, my terrible videos. This is just a small cab, probably about the size of maybe a Fusion 6. Anyways, the big thing with ported is the more fill you add, the less the port works. And especially if you, let me see if I can just prop this thing up, especially if you cover the port. So that would be terrible. That would be a really bad idea. What you really want to do is get it in around the port like that. See what I've done there? Up inside, but give the port some freedom to breathe, and that would probably be enough. That would probably be lots, actually. Just fluff that up, and then this wall here doesn't really have any, so maybe some on that wall. That's not a very good example because it's loose, and this is too much. But to give you the idea, do something like that. That would probably be a bit too much. That'd be really packed full, I think. So that gives you an idea. But about that much just properly spread out around. Now, a lot of people use spray adhesive. You can spray the inside of the cab and then stick the stuff to it. Or you can simply friction fit it in there like I have. Just be aware that you don't really want this stuff falling into a pole vent or some kind of mechanical device on the woofer itself. The compression drivers are pretty safe. The last type of fill here that I use is open cell. This is really thin. This isn't a very good example, but it's what I have sitting around. So sorry, let me pull all this out. You can just do the exact same thing. Stick it along the walls like that, but probably a thicker material would be better. And along the back as well. This here is a port. I have it laying around, so I'll just show you that. Again, that would be bad. Sorry, I'm trying to operate the camera and this at the same time. That would be bad. That would be good to kind of cover it up. And honestly, just getting back to the box, if there's some space showing, like if you've got bare MDF showing, that is not going to wreck the sound. And if you don't put enough or put a little too much, you probably would never know. It mostly affects the bass, but if you have too little, it can affect the mid-range. Here's just a speaker cutout. Mostly showing this just because I have it. It's kind of funny. This is a really old speaker I built ages ago, and now it is a speaker stand for when I'm testing. But just to show you guys, oh, sorry, here I go again. If we have a woofer coming in here, sorry if you're dizzy and the light's going in and out, we want to attach this to the wall of the speaker cabinet in a way that leaves room for the woofer to be in place and won't overheat if it's got a pole vent and you're driving it hard, or dust fragments or whatever getting in behind this, you know, the cone and in the tinsel leads and all that stuff. That would be kind of bad. So that's kind of the idea there. But you can just, especially if you've got a tall tower like this, like an Alchemy tower or something, you can just fill this lower chamber right up, really. I don't know where the ports are on it. Again, oh, this is a good example. The port is down low here, but the driver is up here. You need to leave the port clear, but you also don't want to block, I guess, I don't know what you call that, but you don't want to fill this all in so that sound can't resonate between the two. the one works off of the other. I'm not explaining that well, but anyways, you get the idea. You need to leave an open passage between the two. There's not really, guys, stuffing is really basic. You can't really go wrong. If you're freaking out about it, you're probably just fine. Stick it on the walls and make it happen. And you probably wouldn't even be able to tell if you were doing it wrong anyways.